but he seems like a man's man. He reminds me of my buddy.
So would you vote for him?
If I had to vote tomorrow, probably.
Both campaigns now begin a march through the battlegrounds in the final 8-week push to Election Day. David Gregory, NBC News, Milwaukee.
And tonight we have the first snapshot of the presidential race since the GOP convention got underway at the beginning of this week. A new poll by Time magazine shows the president getting a significant bump, an 11-point lead, with Mr. Bush the choice of 52%, Mr. Kerry at 41%. And most of the interviews for this poll, by the way, were done before President Bush's speech last night. Here are the numbers from Wall Street today. The Dow was off just over 30 points. NASDAQ down almost 29 on the day. For the week, a mixed finish. The Dow up 65. NASDAQ, however, was down more than 17. When we come back, one of the 2 million storm stories here in the path of Hurricane Francis.
People don't think what we do is a sport. That's because you can't get hurt doing it. Otherwise, we have that insurance. What insurance? What? Come again? The one that pays you cash. If you're hurt and can't work. Which one?
Aflac. Ask about it at work.
My simple solution, Mylanta.
My quick fix. Mylanta. For your heartburn, Mylanta soothes and calms on contact.
My way to go, Mylanta.
My security blanket. Mylanta. And now there's a new sensation of cool. New orange cream Mylanta. My easy answer for heartburn. My heartburn, Mylanta.
It's hard for people with diabetes to lose weight. My advice, exercise and try Glucerna weight loss shakes made for people with diabetes. Clinically shown to help manage blood glucose while helping you lose weight. Delicious Glucerna weight loss shakes.
Oh, gotta go, 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 gotta go right now. I gotta go now.
Now? If you've always got to go,
I'll be right here.
You may have a treatable medical condition. So ask your doctor about Detrol LA, the #1 prescribed brand for overactive bladder. It helps control the bladder muscle contractions that have you rushing to the bathroom.
Need a break?
No, not right now.
If you have certain stomach, urinary, or glaucoma problems, you shouldn't take Detrol LA. Common side effects include dry mouth, constipation, abdominal pain, and headache.
And I don't have to go right now.
Detrol LA.
Right now.
When you've always got to go.
Oh, breakfast in bed.
It's just you, me, and the cornflakes.
You'd have to eat 4 bowls of cornflakes to get the B vitamins in 1 bowl of Total.
Sweetie, how about the Raisin Bran?
You'd need 6 bowls to match the zinc in Total.
Glad we went with the queen size.
Special K.
40 bowls to match Total's calcium.
Isn't that the coffee table?
Whole grain Total's got 100% daily value of 12 vitamins and minerals. No other leading cereal comes close.
I'll have the Total.
Total Raisin Bran. 1 bowl, 100%.
Monday morning on News 5 Today, talking on your cell phone while driving can be dangerous. The new technology is making it safer. We'll show you how it works. Plus, early warning signs that your child has an eye problem. Information you need to know. And I have your work week forecast. It is Monday on News 5 Today.
On its way here to Florida, the path of Hurricane Francis took it directly through the Bahama Island chain, where tonight we can get an early read on the strength and power of what's coming here by looking at what it's already left behind. That is where NBC's Peter Alexander is tonight. Peter, good evening.
Brian, Hurricane Francis has been hitting the Bahamas hard all day long. The wind gusts as strong as 115 miles per hour, uprooting trees, tearing roofs off their homes, and knocking out power and phone lines across this 700-island chain. The only casualty, a teenager electrocuted trying to fix his generator. And now tonight, the big fear here, storm surge. A wall of water as high as 6 feet would cause major flooding, they tell me. But local government officials are expecting twice that. Tonight, Hurricane Francis is only moving about 8 miles an hour. And according to weather forecasters, at that rate, this massive storm could churn over the Bahamas until late tomorrow. Brian?
Peter Alexander by video phone from the Bahamas tonight. Back here on the Florida coast tonight on what is for now a deceivingly beautiful evening. We keep repeating the fact that 2 million people have been evacuated from their homes, making this the largest in Florida history. 2 million people, one at a time, every one of them a trauma for someone. Like the story we found 1 mile from where we're standing. It's a little trailer park called the Shady Rest, where the signs are up and no one's home except Sandy Williams at 61 Hillcrest, a transplanted New Yorker, mother of 2 Marine veterans, and a veteran of several hurricanes. How do you decide what to take?
I took my angel that my children gave me and packed it up. And just take your personal papers and hope for the best. Because the life can't be replaced.
This is low ground near the water. That means high risk for floods and wind damage. Sandy was supposed to be out hours ago, but did some extra battening down and packing up because she says she's seen what a big wind can do. So you got to think like a hurricane.
Yes.
You got to think.
Yeah. Which way am I going?
You've got to think what you've seen it do in the past.
Yes, and I've been through a couple of them, so.
The car is packed, and with the storm approaching, it is time to go.
We're going to be fine. We're going to have a trailer park to come back to, and all our neighbors are going to be safe. I really believe that, so you have to carry the faith with you.
Sandy Williams, like so many Floridians, leaving her home behind tonight as we head into a very uncertain and changeable 48 hours. Stay with this NBC station for the very latest. You can track this storm, of course, on msnbc.com and complete coverage, of course, on MSNBC on cable. I'm Brian Williams reporting tonight from Sebastian, Florida. We'll see you from here in Florida again tomorrow night. Good night.
Nightly News is a presentation of NBC News. More Americans watch NBC News than any other news organization in the world.
Hunted in Hollywood. Our series continues.
This guy came to my home.
The Snapparazzi controversy at its boiling point.
I slugged this guy, and I'd do it again.
The stars versus the paparazzi. Next, Access Hollywood.
Next at 7 on Cincinnati's own Channel 5.
Wake up with Lisa Cooney, 5 to 7 a.m. Weekdays on News 5 Today.
Holiday savings are here during the half-off Labor Day weekend sale at Value City Furniture.
Right now, pay as little as $2.99 for a complete 3-piece bedroom package, including the dresser, mirror, and queen headboard.
Pay just $29 for a 4-drawer chest in your choice of colors.
Or just $19 for a beanbag chair in soft brushed denim.
Plus, buy now with no money down, no interest, and no monthly payments until 2005.
Don't miss the half-off Labor Day weekend sale now through Monday at Value City Furniture.
You just can't do any better.
Sandra Ali, part of Cincinnati's own News 5 weeknights.
It starts now on Access Hollywood.
Do you get used to this madness? No.
Crazy for Cruz and Travolta's fancy footwork.
Ooh, 2 men at once.
Hollywood takes Venice.
That's the good kind of obsession. This would be the bad.
I've been run off the road when I was pregnant.
Hunted by Snapparazzi. Has Hollywood finally snapped?
I slugged this guy in self-defense. I'd do it again.
Okay, so he lost his temper. But can you guess which star lost this?
I think we ought to cancel this interview. Get out of my face.
Conflict, controversy. After the convention, some expert analysis is in order.
I haven't seen Arnold be that convincing since he was Mr. Freeze.
There's some sexual tension between you and Black.
Oh, yeah?
Yes, Heather's back, but is her new show flying too high?
I mean, I like to be with women.
Right.
So.
Whoa, what part of the show is that in?
They need to be stopped.
Oh, but we're just getting started.
Hey, I'm working here! Access!
Lights. Camera. Access.
Hunted in Hollywood. Berry, Baldwin, Dunst. It's the stars versus the Snapparazzi. Just how dangerous is the photo chase getting? Hi, everyone. I'm Billy Bush. That in a moment.
Hi, everybody. I'm Nancy O'Dell. Well, there were primetime punches at last night's Republican convention as the president took a swing at Hollywood. But we began with reaction to former President Clinton's health scare.
think he looked a picture of health, you know. I'm rooting for him. I love it when I'm with him.
News broke this morning that former President Bill Clinton will undergo heart bypass surgery.
He is in our thoughts and prayers. We send him our best wishes for a swift and speedy recovery.
Last night, President Bush gave his acceptance speech at the Republican convention.
If you say the heart and soul of America is found in Hollywood, I'm afraid you are not the candidate of conservative values.
Not only did Bush challenge John Kerry's values and his legion of Hollywood supporters, but the president did his best to answer personal criticisms with humor.
Some folks look at me and see a certain swagger, which in Texas is called walking.
Get out of my face.
But then Zell Miller on, a Democrat who addressed the RNC.
For this interview.
Well, I don't mean, but please, well, that would be my loss, Senator.
I wish I was over there where I could get a little closer. Please.
The seemingly hot-headed senator even went as far as suggesting he'd like to duel it out with Matthews.
I wish we lived in the day where you could challenge a person to a duel.
I'm always surprised if somebody says they're going to challenge me to a duel. I'd say that would be an escalation in our usual arguments. God, I got to escalate from hardball to gunplay.
This coming off the same week, Matthews had a security scare during his live broadcast.
And then all of a sudden I look over and there's this guy with the hood on, like the guy in Abu Ghraib, you know. I'm not sure he was in danger. I don't know. I just know that he was coming at me.
Well, the host of our Access UK show, Tim Vincent, is gallivanting all over Europe, and it's day 2 at the Venice Film Festival. And Tim, I understand somebody's put a little grease in your lightning.
Billy, Venice has a way of making people do the wildest things, and I had the most amazing dance lesson with Mr. Saturday Night himself, but it's this guy, Tom Cruise, who's creating the real Venice fever. Tom, what do you think of the reception? Incredibly warm.
Yeah, warm would be an understatement. Italian fans went crazy for a cruise in Venice.
But they seem to be very diehard. They don't turn up anywhere. It's really nice.
It's true. Fans lined up earlier to catch Cruise and Collateral co-star Jada Pinkett Smith arriving via boat.
Has someone given you any tips on where to go?
Actually, he has. He told me he had 2 honeymoons here, so he knows it pretty well.
And he even knows some Italian.
So you know 2 words in Italian? Mangia, and buongiorno, and bella. So what's going to Bella.
Also in Venice is John Travolta and Cruise's Mission Impossible 3 co-star Scarlett Johansson.
And Scarlett said she's really looking forward to working with you. Yeah, I can't wait. She's terrific. How come it got changed from 2005 to 2006?
There was a change in director and a bit of a script change, and I think Tom wanted it to be, he's so anal about his work, he's obsessive, and I think he wanted it to be at just the right time.
No such behavior, though, from her current co-star, John Travolta, who hasn't attended the Venice Film Festival in 24 years.
How amazed are you that your career is still going so strong?
I'm just relieved.
But it is
I'm relieved I'm still here.
Your career is longer than your age.
Yes, that's true.
His latest role in the independent drama Love Song for Bobby Long has him as a bleached blonde alcoholic, and for some reason, we're not sure why yet, he gets a chance to show off his dance moves. And so did Tim, who gets a lesson from Travolta with a little help from Scarlett.
In the middle.
Yeah, stop, you're moving a little...
John's moving my hand, I'm not touching anything.
Yeah, right.
So you're doing great. Hard. You're doing awesome.
But take control, really.
Oh, sorry, I've got to keep control, sorry.
Oh.
It's hard with the glass panes here next to it.
Yes, I know, it's not working.
Can you just talk amongst yourselves for a second?
As Michael Jackson waits for his trial to begin in January, more information is coming forth, including a second accuser's reported $2 million payoff.
Michael Jackson started spending a lot of time at the boy's house.
Dateline has learned that in addition to the existence of a second accuser in the 1993 case, the alleged molestation happened far from Neverland. Private Eye Ernie Rizzo met with the second boy's father and had access to some of the 1993 evidence, including alleged love letters.
You saw love notes in the 93 case?
93, all he did was write love notes to the kid.
How many are we talking about?
The kid had a handful of them that Jackson would write him, telling him how much he loved him, can't wait till he sees him again.
There have been many disgusting statements made recently concerning allegations of improper conduct on my part. These statements about me are totally false.
Norma Salinas worked for the second accuser's father and stepmother and claims she witnessed much of what went on in this modest Los Angeles home.
The boy's stepmother told me to pull out the trundle bed that goes next to the boy's bed because that's where Mr. Michael was going to sleep. They should both be in jail together. Michael for what he did to the boy, and the boy's father for what he did to his son.
New at the movies, Vanity Fair director Mira Nair actually encouraged Reese Witherspoon to get pregnant before filming.
And she was like, Ryan, I think Reese needs to be pregnant. She needs to look sumptuous and voluptuous.
Mission accomplished, but then hiding her belly every day became quite the challenge.
I hide behind rugs, baskets, blankets. I mean, it's like sort of a running joke. What can we hide Reese's belly with today?
Josh Hartnett gets the pick of the litter with two beautiful co-stars in the sexy psychological thriller Wicker Park.
There's so many beautiful women in Hollywood, but these two are obviously beautiful plus. You know, they're really talented.
We're having a family cookout!
And Queen Latifah fires up the grill in the cookout.
It's all about me getting to have a little fun and still bring a little Queen Latifah to the film.
I had a crackhead break my car window one time. Broke it! You know he stole? Candy bar I had lying on the seat. That's all he took.
Raunchy Dave Chappelle hits the stage for a new uncensored, no-holds-barred Showtime special.
So I was so mad, I drove around the neighborhood for 5 hours looking for a crackhead with chocolate on his face.
I love you, Mommy.
Recognize this face? It's an 8-year-old OC star, Misha Barton. Monday on SoapNet's They Started on Soaps 3. Labor Day fave Jerry Lewis returns for his 39th telethon. After long bouts of illness and rehab, Jerry's back.
I've got my lungs back in shape this year, thank God, so I won't be going...
Nancy, here's the best story of the day, though. Remember the gorgeous Jennifer Hawkins, Miss Universe?
I think so, Billy.
Well, she returned to her native Australia for a fashion show where they apparently have this new category. Don't get me wrong, accidents do happen.
Oh, no.
Oh, yes. It started out like any old fashion show with the swimsuits and the gowns. The highlight was local girl turned global celebrity Miss Universe Jennifer Hawkins.
Miss Universe, and I hope you enjoy this wonderful gown by Gora.
Out came a beaming Jennifer in a glittering, midriff-bearing two-piece number, proudly working it like a pro down the catwalk.
Thank you so much for coming here today, and I was a bit worried. I'm thinking, is anyone going to turn up? I don't want to feel like an idiot, but you guys have turned up and you are unreal.
And if they had known what they were going to get in their gift bag, all the guys in Australia would have shown up. It's okay, Jen. Come back. You've done nothing, Thong. Wrong. In fact, we think you'd fit in perfectly with all the rest of Victoria's Secret Angels, who are showing off the newest, comfiest bra, the Angels Uplift.
Because even angels need a little lift.
And after all, Jennifer, when it comes to modeling underwear, you're now a pro. We're skirting more disaster.
Somebody will get hurt.
Somebody already did.
I slugged this guy in self-defense, and I'd do it again.
But is Alex's response only the beginning as the Snapparazzi raise the stakes? Plus,
there's some sexual tension between you and Black.
Come fly with Heather. But first...
Hi, Miss Tennis Pro.
Hi, yeah,
How much of that was you?
Ladies dubs, anyone? Kirsten confesses in seconds.
Access Hollywood brought to you by CVS Pharmacy.
At CVS, it's never been easier to print Kodak quality pictures from your digital camera. Take the shots. We'll help you do the rest.
Jack is searching for his son's athletic talent. The search has proven problematic. But every time Jack uses his Discover card to buy things, he gets paid a cashback bonus award. So far, he's earned $130. It's money he used to buy his son something more suitable. Discover card. Discover card is welcomed at 1,000 new places every day, which makes it easier than ever to use your card. It pays to discover.
On newsstands now, check out EW's Big Fall TV preview with Joey on the cover.
Matt LeBlanc is a great, TV star, and he really knows this character.
Everyone has Doppler radar.
But only one tri-state station has 5 Doppler radars.
News 5 introduces the Power of 5 radar network.
5 live Doppler radars, the most in the tri-state, working around the clock to keep you safe.
A safety shield constantly sweeping the tri-state, warning you of dangerous weather emergencies first.
The Power of 5 radar network.
Protecting your family day and night.
Because News 5 is where the news comes first.
Right now, you can find the soul of a sports car in more new Mazdas than ever. And during Mazda's Choose and Cruise sales event, for a limited time, choose from a variety of offers on a great selection of new Mazdas, including low APR financing or great cash back or special lease offers. Like 0.0% limited term APR financing or up to $3,500 cash back. So no matter how you want yours, get to your Greater Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky Mazda dealer for a test drive. Hurry, these offers end September 6th.
Honey. Honey? We'll take this one. Lazarus Macy's Labor Day Mattress Spectacular is going on now. Get 40 to 50% plus bonus dollars off Sealy and Simmons mattress sets. Make no payments and pay no interest until April 2005. And now through Monday only, Simmons Deep Sleep Pillow Top sets are specially priced at just $296.
Lazarus Macy's. Way to shop.
Serena Williams trailblazing again, sporting the dominatrix look on the court at the U.S. Open.
I guess right, she can actually play tennis in leather boots. Amazing. Of course, now she's not going to be able to wear leather at Wimbledon. And Kirsten Dunst is dropping her Hollywood dust to become a big screen tennis star.
But can she really play? Sean Robinson puts the ball in Kirsten's court.
Hi, Miss Tennis Pro.
Yeah.
How much of that was you?
It was all me, actually.
Oh, the chart blew up! There's a mark right there! Say, bring on Serena Williams at any time.
Yeah, right. So I can get beaten into the ground. I'm an actress, not a tennis player.
Well, Kirsten may have had trouble hitting it over the net. She had no problem hitting on Wimbledon co-star Paul Bettany.
Hit this one, and I'll sleep with you. Ow! Too bad. You could have used the workout.
Oh, he's so wonderful. I adore Paul. He's amazing, and he's so talented and funny.
And so married. Of course, their chemistry is just on screen. But what did Paul's wife, Jennifer Connelly, think?
Well, she's done her fair share of kissing
So
scenes.
you're just, you're owed a few, right?
I'm owed a few. She's kissing somebody in the movie. She's getting paid an enormous amount of money to do it. So I'm like,
So you're like, kiss away.
Yeah, fine, love. On your way. No tongues.
And there's more than romance in Wimbledon.
There's some hunting, too. On screen, the celebrity couple find themselves the object of the paparazzi's obsession.
Coming up in 2 minutes, Kirsten reveals her real-life run-ins with the snapparazzi. And Kirsten's hardly alone.
I thought he was going to hit me with the camera.
How the snapparazzi actually provoke reaction to get the priceless shot?
And he goes, back off, Pamela.
I mean, I like to be with women.
Heather will explain. Then, who is our star of the week?
I'm not at all surprised.
Donald approves, and it's seconds away.
Vitality. We've still got it. Chester, too, and he's no kidding. We're not just living longer, we're living smarter. And we're feeding Chester something new. I learned about new Purina Cat Chow Vitality formula. It's ideal for cats 7 and older. It's helping Chester stay healthy and active as he ages with age-essential nutrition. Easily digestible ingredients and a taste he loves.
Physical, emotional, complete. That's the Purina Cat Chow way of life.
Vitality. It just runs in the family.
Potato chips, $1.29. No fancy shelving, limited varieties, no celebrity spokesperson. Potato chips at Save-A-Lot, 79 cents. Low overhead. It's why you save up to 40%. Save-A-Lot. Just look at the receipt.
Toyota gives you 2 Septembers because Toyota gives you more than 1 month can handle. Get the biggest savings on the very last of the 04 Toyota trucks, like $750 cash back on any new 04 Tacoma. Get $1,000 back on any new 04 Tundra, including double cabs. Or be one of the very first to drive a new 05 Toyota, now arriving every day. Brand new 05s, last of the 04s. That's 2 Septembers in one. See your Toyota dealer before it all ends, September 30th.
It's time to stop working and start living because the Rhodes Furniture Labor Day sale is here. Gorgeous home furnishings, everything on sale at the lowest prices guaranteed. Like this beautiful bed, only $399. Plus, get your choice of finance options. Pay absolutely nothing until 2006 or pay no interest at all until 2007. Your weekend for living has arrived, and so has the Rhodes Furniture Labor Day sale. Come see us today.
Groceries, $87. No frills, smaller stores, no cappuccino bar. Groceries at Save-A-Lot, $53. Low everyday prices. It's why you save up to 40%. Save-A-Lot. Just look at the receipt.
Hollywood, only one access.
He is so cute, Tom Cruise. That is on YouTube, Billy Bush. He posed with dozens of international photographers in Venice today. Look at that smile, and that is the friendly side of photog fire.
That first one looks like a Little League photo. But all too often, it isn't so cozy when stars are chased, hounded, and hunted down. We continue our in-depth series of stars versus the snapparazzi.
Well, I've been run off the road when I was pregnant.
It's just the loss of privacy that I don't like.
But for celebrity, it's a way of life.
Popping out of the bushes of my house, I don't think you have a right to do that.
From their homes.
They're everywhere. You know, they need to be stopped.
Pull it over right here.
Even to their children's schools.
Lord knows you don't want them showing up at your daughter's school, which has happened to us.
It's really gotten to, in my opinion, a ridiculous frenzy.
Hunted.
Don't listen to him, Courtney. Don't.
Somebody will get hurt, and I mean in a really serious way.
That's the fear. And some stars, like Justin Timberlake, who claims he was nearly run off the road by a photographer. Sadly, that fear is all too real.
I was on Baywatch once, and I came up to someone. I was like, "Can you please stop taking pictures of my son?" And he goes, "Back off, Pamela." Like, he had pepper spray. I was like, oh my God, it's like me in a bathing suit. Like, I'm really out to get this, like, 300-pound monster with a pepper spray bottle. It's like, come on.
It often incites anger. Case in point, Alec Baldwin.
This guy came to my home and camped out in front of my home and hid in a car and got out of the car and was very aggressive and came toward me. And I thought he was going to hit me with a camera.
So in 1995, Baldwin hit back and was slapped with criminal charges. Although Baldwin was acquitted, he was ordered to pay $4,500 in a civil suit.
I slugged this guy in self-defense, and I'd do it again. You know, my ex-wife was pregnant and just delivered our child, and I mean, I'd do it tomorrow if I had to.
That's just the kind of shot, though, paparazzi are looking for.
A picture of something that makes you foolish or unattractive tends to be, you know, the most valuable.
It just seems in the last 2 years that it's hit this frenzied pace, and it's so intrusive.
So intrusive, Mel Gibson decided to expose the hunters in his new movie, Paparazzi.
You guys making a living with a lens. You can step over the line sometime.
What did I tell you? I said, don't take another good picture of my family. You understand that?
Cole Hauser plays the star who takes paparazzi revenge when his family's run off the road.
There should be something that's said about, hey, you know what, you're not allowed to hang in trees, you're not allowed to stalk people. You're a peeping Tom, to an extent, and especially if you're on their property.
And Kirsten Dunst plays a tennis pro who gets chased by the snapparazzi in her new movie, Wimbledon.
I don't know how people can make money chasing a 22-year-old girl home. I mean, it's really sad.
Well, Heather Locklear probably knows a thing or two about that because she is TV ratings gold. From the early 80s and T.J. Hooker to the vixen of Melrose Place and the comedian on Spin City, Prime Time turns to Heather for a quick fix. And Tony Potts found her spreading a little of that Locklear luck on her new NBC series, LAX.
Do you find that there's pressure on you now because people expect
Only from people like you. No, actually, every time I went on something, everything was was right. That's different. Don't ask me how. I just know it is.
Heather Locklear is banking on the components landing safely at LAX, NBC's new drama set around LA's famed airport. And on this set, there's only one star bigger than Heather. It's the plane.
The show bought this plane. That's
our plane, but the funny thing is there's no engine.
Heather is vying to be the big cheese at the airport, and her biggest challenger is her equally as stunning co-star, Blair Underwood. Love those pretty whites.
I'm leaving. Easy on her. When we were filming the pilot and they did my close-up, and then they did Blair's, truly men behind the camera, and behind the little video box, they're like, oh, when he gave a smile and a look, I'm like, that's supposed to be for me.
When you're on camera, she says, she goes, and even the guys look at you and they go, oh my God, he looks so good. Okay, and they don't even look at her anymore.
What you have to understand is that whenever you interview Heather and she says anything about me, don't believe it.
There's some sexual tension between you and Blair. You sure you want this?
Hell yeah.
Me too.
I always like sexual tension and strong characters, strong women. I mean, I like to be with women.
Right.
So.
Oh, really?
No, but
wow.
so, yeah.
That's
so
new. I didn't know about that.
No, there's some sexual tension.
What part of the show is that in?
That's
you completely derailed me.
That's next year.
Very good.
Tony, behave. All right, coming up, it is the unleashing of triumph. Be afraid, be very afraid.
The Kentucky Lottery has a fun new game. It's called Tic Tac Cash. Pick one number from each of the 8 squares. Then wait to see if your numbers match those from the daily Tic Tac Cash drawing. Circle all your matched numbers plus the free square, and if you connect any 3 of those in a line, you win. Across, up, down, or diagonally. You can match up to 8 lines and win up to $25,000. It's as easy as Tic Tac Cash, the game everyone's lining up to win.
Holiday savings are here during the half-off Labor Day weekend sale at Value City Furniture.
Right now, pay just $8.99 for a full-size 100% Italian leather sofa and love seat in your choice of colors.
Pay just $49 for this lovely 3-piece bistro set.
Or just $49 for this unique high-heel shoe chair.
Plus, buy now with no money down, no interest, and no monthly payments until 2005.
Don't miss the half-off Labor Day weekend sale now through Monday at Value City Furniture.
You just can't do any better.
This summer, get ready to experience the toughness of one man, one machine in this year's biggest blockbuster. Ford F-150, America's strongest pickup truck, starring in the one big event Ford authorized clearance. Now get $3,500 cash back plus $1,500 clearance cash, saving you up to $5,000 total clearance savings.
Only my truck has earned the right to be the 2004 Motor Trend Truck of the Year.
Ford F-150, playing now at your Greater Cincinnati Ford dealers.
Okay, I open the thermocare box, and I think, wow, what is this? And while I'm wondering what a heat wrap does, I realize, whoa, it gets hot. Then I put it on my aching back, and it really starts to sink in. The heat, I mean. It's like a heating pad without the cord. It goes anywhere. And before long, my aching back is not aching anymore. I feel like I could do backflips. Bad idea.
At Geico.com, you can get free rate quotes and handle all your car insurance needs online. But we like to make it interesting. Here's an idea we received via email. Yo, I think your website would be the bomb if you had the gecko do the robot.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Provided by...
I'd do anything for you.
They shared a passion strong enough to survive the secrets in her past and the war that threatened their lives.
You won't do anything brave, will you?
Vanity Fair. Rated PG-13. Now playing at theaters everywhere.
Pepperidge Farm Bordeaux cookies are now available in mini size. So take a mini to enjoy the crisp, sweet taste of Bordeaux. Pepperidge Farm cookies. Enjoy every minute of the day.
Biggest news for your smile since fluoride? It's liquid calcium. In Arm & Hammer Enamel Care toothpaste. To help restore enamel luster, it's baking soda and liquid calcium. Goes on, fills in, restores luster with daily brushing. Nothing else like it. Enamel Care.
He is a force to be reckoned with.
This is an amazing moment for me.
Here's a Hollywood action star. What does he have to say?
I say, don't be economic girly man.
Just like a scene from one of his blockbuster movies, Arnold Schwarzenegger had his audience at this week's Republican National Convention starstruck.
You know, on the way up here to the podium, a gentleman came up to me and said, Governor, you are as good a politician as you were an actor. What a cheap shot.
Hey, Arnold Schwarzenegger is a big, strong, good-looking guy.
And we agree, Dan. That's why he's our star of the week.
Wow, this is like winning an Oscar.
Congratulations, Governor.
It's the American dream.
Now, one guy who could have given Arnold a run for his money triumphed the insult comic dog.
But the prophetic pooch was unleashed on the floor of the RNC.
Uh-oh.
We leave you with one triumphant cool moment. Received by some.
You know what? I am going to go back on the air, but it's very good talking to you.
Repulsed by others.
You don't want us to do that? We won't do
it. Nothing new for this politically incorrect pooch.
It's hard to figure these Republicans, you know? On the one hand, they don't like the gay rights, and yet a lot of them dressed like Elton John.
Hey, Arnold, close your ears.
I haven't seen Arnold be that convincing since he was Mr. Freeze. I'm just glad he's not acting anymore. Did you know that Schwarzenegger is German for Baldwin?
Is anyone safe from his rabid mouth?
Then we heard from the Bush twins.
Yes. I thought Mary-Kate really afforded herself well, given these circumstances.
What's a Mary-Kate, honey?
Whichever, Ashley, I don't know.
Can't teach a dirty dog clean tricks.
I kid. Buy my DVD.
Sims Furniture and Appliances. Don't rent. Buy your appliances and large screen TV at Sims. Even if you have a low credit score, Uncle Sims will approve your credit. Credit in a minute.
Now you can save over $150 on the DigiPick 2000 package with Roadrunner High Speed Online. Watch what you want, when you want. And surf the internet at speeds up to 70 times faster than dial-up. Call Time Warner today to order DigiPick 2000 with Roadrunner High Speed Online and save over $150, all with one call to one company. Call 513-489-5900 today. Time Warner Cable. Now, anything's possible.
Right now, you can find the soul of a sports car in more new Mazdas than ever. And during Mazda's Choose and Cruise sales event, for a limited time, choose from a variety of offers on a great selection of new Mazdas, including low APR financing or great cash back or special lease offers. Like 0.0% limited term APR financing or up to $3,500 cash back. So no matter how you want yours, get to your Greater Cincinnati, Northern Kentucky Mazda dealer for a test drive. Hurry, these offers end September 6th.
Wake up with Lisa Cooney weekdays on News 5 Today.